2016, November 9th, I wrote a post, which I've lightly revised, but I thought I'd read it into the record again and reach. Yesterday and this morning, I read some poetry into the record that I had written on November 8th and 9th of 2016. I know so many are experiencing deep sadness and grief, anger and disbelief. And yet I know many who are experiencing anyway a new sense of inspiration to open up and love brighter than ever before. And I also know this opportunity is about us all waking up to the game and not entertaining it energetically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Hey y'all, what I mean by this is you are okay. It's actually radical to be uncertain, to stay in the dark unknown even when facing the ruthless wicked, and be love anyway. Uncertainty is sacred. Uncertainty gives us newness, curiosity, and the possibility of love and resilience even when we find ourselves inundated by separation and fear. I'll admit I haven't watched any news on this presidential campaign or even been on Facebook talking about it until this very moment. I simply don't give energy to it. However, regardless of avoiding news to online shenanigans, I continued hearing all day personally from people who are crushed and totally spun around the politics and its media display. Recently, a friend in particular was totally struck on high. That is, until we fell into a belly-laughing chaos on funny offerings together, bringing us back to center. But seriously, what's going on, people? So I felt called to reach out. It turns me on to open up and laugh and stay connected in our hearts, thus to cease focusing on the falling pieces. Cease focusing on the right, wrong, black, white, left, right, up, down paradigms, and instead arrive from the bigger whole. And that whole is turning inward with our own eyes, hearts, bellies, somas, greater self-understanding and internal power to create light and purpose from within the mess. So what is it right now inside you, linked to all that is happening around, that you can use to nurture and mother yourself from within? What can you do right now, this week, this month, that makes your life and the lives around you a bit more loving, happier, and inspiring? This isn't about them. This is about using the input of when I feel triggered and uncertain, and to nurture myself gently, following the frequency to its core. Thus, using these driving events to look deeper within so that I may set up miracles and greater alignment to unfold spontaneously in my life. Yeah, this means taking actions, doing the work and showing up, but it also means creating a we from within my own belly heart that stretches outwards to your belly heart. Even when I find you being polarizing or in fear. In other words, this isn't about focusing on the power words of feminism or patriarchy, left or right, better or worse, black and white, or divide and conquer. That's all engineered to distract us, magical, alive, and evolving humans from realizing our highest power and supporting each other from the seat of inner belonging and freedom. This is about truly waking up to the game and not entertaining it energetically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So a death in essence. And in the same stroke, birth. A death of stripping away all that is not who you are anymore, using empathy and creativity to thrive, know-how, new direction, and vital understanding. Allowing death and open-hearted creativity as a united force as we paint our zero-point canvas moment to moment. This also means removing the people and things that no longer support your growth and soul at this time. I just today let go of a very old friend, an individual I used to look up to, and it was because I continued to feel terrible after some recent visits with this person. So just as it's a time of letting go, I feel this is an important to continue stepping into the unknown. Stumbling, dancing, vulnerably cracking open and reaching inward and outward together through depth and love, through supporting each other to discover real inner truth instead of fighting over manufactured truth. Basically, let's open, dance, and create, even in the dark, welling up in a ball, defending, deducting, and rationalizing the same game that politics is feeding our disowned parts is not going to help our children or our neighbors. Instead, using these moments as an opportunity to trust and release, to take action, to witness, to feel, and to mother what truly inside that makes us feel weary or uncertain. Allowing death and the unknown to newly discover and nurture. And to reframe our focus to be centered autonomously toward belonging instead of separation, not entertaining the trauma of the political world and its media. I feel this is so important as a nation and world that we better pay attention to what we are giving our energy to together. This matters more than anything else and could mean more possibility and options to every human being's evolution on this planet. When we recognize the common source of our humanity, the common origins of our gifts, dreams, and longings, our hopes, fears, and inner sources of power and creation, we are able to see that we are all joined together in the great miracle, heart-bending ride of pure existence. And when we combine our tremendous inner wealth and focus our energy, light, and time to create a pool of love and wisdom, that is available to all. We are linked together in the exquisite pattern of eternal creation. And thus we win no matter what. My hope is that we use this cray and chaos as an opportunity to open up our hearts, support each other, and rise together, whether that is now or when